my name's Audrey, and today I'm talking about that time I went to a Rick Riordan event in Seattle! Alright, so the coolest thing about this event is that authors never come to the West Coast. Like, I honestly cannot remember a time when an author I actually liked was in my city. So when I found out that Rick Riordan was coming to Seattle to promo for his new book, Magnus Chase and the Hammer of Thor, I bought a ticket immediately. It was on October 9th, and I had the most amazing time. It was so unbelievable to be in the same room as my first favorite author ever. I was just like mind blown. It was so surreal. A really cool thing about this event is that there were so many little kids there in like their Camp Half-Blood t-shirts and holding all their Percy Jackson books and so excited about reading. And it was just amazing to see that. I couldn't believe how many kids were so excited to read these books and see this author live and in person. And I honestly felt kind of kiddish myself because I've been reading Rick Riordan books since I was 12 years old. And I'm 17 now, so getting to see him in person talk about his new book was just unbelievable. I got to hear all about the upcoming books, not even just this one, all about his new projects. He's releasing a line of novels, not even from him, but called Rick Riordan Presents, where he has different authors of color write about their races or religions, mythologies, which I think is going to be really, really interesting, especially because he said in his good conscience he can only really write about the mythologies that he's familiar with, which is definitely a good call. So it was really cool to hear about all of that. I can promise you all that we have lots of Percy Jackson in our future. Okay, this is kind of a spoiler for the end of this Magnus Chase book. He will be in the next Magnus Chase book, so I gotta get caught up on these two so that I can get some more Percy in my life, and I am so excited. Trials of Apollo, the next book, will have lots of Percy in it. We're gonna hear from all of our Camp Half-Blood friends, and I cannot wait for that because I miss those guys like crazy. I don't know, I just had the most amazing time. It was so cool to be in the same room as one of my favorite authors and to hear about his new book. A really cool thing, I now own a signed Rick Riordan book, and it is pretty much my prized possession. I have wanted to have a signed book by him since I was in the 7th grade. I'm a senior in high school now, so clearly that dream took a little while to fulfill, but I made it! And it was just an amazing experience. I'm so glad I went, and I am definitely constantly on the lookout now for authors coming to Seattle. Have you ever been to an author event for an author that you really, really loved? If you have, comment below. I want to talk about it with you. Isn't it such a crazy cool experience? Ooh, I had the greatest time. It was so cool. If you live in the Seattle area, comment below because we have lots of interesting bookish things happen in here, and I would love to inform you so you can go to them because cool stuff happens in Seattle. We're a fun city. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a big, huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. The link will be somewhere on this page. If you want to watch our last video, it'll be in this general vicinity-ish. And what am I forgetting? Oh, we post new videos every Wednesday and every Saturday. So again, subscribe if you want to be notified when those go up. And until then, I'm Audrey, and keep on reading.